know he coming hard.
It's time for this real taller high. Been going live on a televised or on blue skies. We on that Friday night Knicks with our Knicks constituents. Lift the altar trip. That's that Nick orange and blue. I thought you knew it's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. We stand on business. This real talk brand. You know we in this. We in the streets of Manhattan. Keeping the action, keeping the people's reaction. Leading up to Knicks and he getting it cracked. Cause it's game time. We in the world most famous. We seen the Knicks lock your team up. I be serving just like a subpoena. You know the Knicks fan. We feeling real giddy and litty. New York City gritty committee to beat the city by 50. Well, I'm about to get me a nice life with a smart quarter on ice. For a few bucks in the quarter to pay the order with my smart device. We and got them getting it popping in the Apple Watch. Let the home, let the popping stopping on the Apple Watch. It's Knicks Real Talk. The team streaming on YouTube.com. We got two dudes doing good moves spot on, dropping them bomb. When the cops got a spot to dropping some of the hottest Knicks content that's up in your head and upstairs. You know, upstairs leaving the guard after they done got their bag. Looks like a cab to fly back to the triad, no jet lag.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We Yo, salute everybody. What's good? What's good? What's good? We in the building. Knicks Real Talk. It's the pregame show. Knicks Summer League action, man. About to get it popping down in Vegas again today. Knicks and the Sacramento Kings Summer League about to go down and everything in about another hour. So we're going to get in here, chop it up a little bit with the fam and everybody. Salute everybody. Hope everybody had a good day. Doing well. Y'all about to get in here with us and get it popping for a little while and all that good stuff. Salute to my party. Y'all on the grind for here popping sooner or later eventually. But right now I'm in the building. I'm going to hold it down for me and Sha. Like I said, Nick gonna be right here in Summer League again, man. Got another hour to go. We'll see what's gonna happen with these guys, man. After playing yesterday, after taking a little L yesterday, man. Salute to my man Fabian, salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all coming in here. Real talk. Knicks 99, Nets 90, 92, Knicks 85 yesterday. You know, it started off real well. It was blazing coming out of the gate yesterday, man. They were showing some good things, but obviously you knew that wasn't gonna last. So the Brooklyn Nets found a way to get back into it in the second half. And they won the game by 7. But, you know, it's not so much not about the wins or losses, about the maturation and the productivity of the young guys down there trying to make a name for themselves. We had some pretty good standout guys yesterday, so I'm really excited about that, man. Obviously, the man in the middle, big center, DS Skip, you know how he did that. He did his damn thing. Kolick still looked good, and Bacone looked well. So we're going to talk about all those guys, break down the box scores and everything like that. But overall, this was another Summer League game, man, and I was impressed with some of the things I've seen and some of the things I think the Knicks still need to work on. But obviously, these guys are trying to fight for their NBA careers, so it's really not about the wins and losses. Like I said, it's like them guys trying to get a spot in the NBA or the G League, whatever the case may be. But I've seen some good things, seen some things they need to work on. 20 turnovers is not good, but they need to find a way to fix that and all that good stuff, man. But overall, it was a pretty good showing for some of the guys. Dwayne Washington Jr. showing out for a reason with either like he gonna be on a roster. He's doing a damn thing, been around for a while, but also he also could be in trade. You never know, man. It's just like we got a lot of talent down there. I'm impressed about that because we got a lot of good young talent down there, and whether they make the Knicks roster, they can't bring everybody up. So either some of them go to the G League and all that, but we also got some good guys who can down the line, you know, potentially help out other teams if they don't make the Knicks roster. So we see how it goes, man. But overall, I was impressed with a lot of things I see, man. We'll get into all that and break the box score down and look at all that plus minus and everything. But I'm just happy to be here with you guys again today, man. Was on fire yesterday. You guys are definitely in the building. I know it's early. Everybody, some of y'all guys still on your job. Some of y'all still in school. So, you know, if you don't get to see it live right now, y'all make sure y'all jump back in later on and get the preview and all that good stuff, man. And the rewind and you check it out, man, and everything like that. Like I said, to my man Fabe in the building, holding it down with me. But yeah, man, it was good, man. Overall, we've seen some good things, man. But like I said, from a team perspective, they let the Brooklyn Nets get in there to tail of 2 different halves. We started out coming out the gate blazing. They was lighting it up, and then like you know, going into the second quarter, I apologize. They kind of got back in the game, found their leg, found they what they needed to find, and got close to the Knicks. Then in the third quarter and from there on, they kind of started doing their thing. And next thing you know, the Brooklyn Nets started pulling away with the guy Clowney and all the guys had some pretty good games there, man. Like a lot of guys was in the plus minus on that summer league roster yesterday. A lot of our guys was in the minus. A lot of guys was in the pluses. Obviously, that's the outcome of what happened yesterday because a lot of our guys, they didn't really come to the table with a lot of stuff. But I did see some impressive things, man. Like I said, I'm stoked about the things that Kohler could do. He had another 7 assist game, no turnovers. Obviously, and my man Pacone had 8 rebounds, 11 points. He's starting to seem like he's trying to find his rhythm a little bit. So overall, it was just a good look, for some of them guys. And but for some of our guys need to kind of find their legs and everything like that. But it's like you can't expect them to play good every game, but that's the reason why they are where they at right now. And that's the reason why they do what they do and what they're doing, because they're trying to find their way into the NBA and trying to find and make a name for themselves. So we can't expect them guys to be out there doing the damn thing every night. But I still was happy to see some things like Rokas. He looks good, man. It's interesting what they're gonna do with Jokic, because I like his game too. I don't know if he's sticking in the NBA, or he go back to Lithuania, whatever the case may be. But I like his game. I really like what he brings to the table. But I was impressed with my man Skip. I'm just gonna call him Skip for that. You know what I mean? He really, really did the damn thing yesterday, man. So that makes you wonder, can Skip do that on an NBA level on a consistent basis to give Mitchell Robinson some relief there? I like his offense game. The guy got a good touch there, hit a 3, got a little nice little stroke with that release that he has, man. So that's not nothing shabby to play with, man. The man put up some good numbers: 19 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block, 2 assists, 6 for 7 from the field goal area. That was pretty decent. And he shot 1 for 1 from downtown, and he missed 2 chatty stripe shots. So overall, that was good for him, man. He really did the damn thing yesterday. So let's hope these guys can bounce back today. Some of the guys who didn't get it popping yesterday get it popping today. And maybe that might have a different outcome for winning the game. But right now, they 0-2 in summer league, and they just got to continue to work and do everything they need to do. Salute my man, Ivy 10. Ivy 10 was good. Cash out, my brother. What's popping, man? Good to see you. Real talk. Salute. Like I said, Shop Howard's out there on the grind, man. Hopefully he get in here later if he can, man. If not, I'm going to hold it down for the brother. We know how we do. And yeah, man, but I'm excited. But I'm always excited for Knicks basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Always excited no matter what level it's on. I'm always excited to see the guys get out there and compete in the orange and blue and represent the New York Knicks, man. So let's see if they can go out there today and bounce back and get it popping and try to get a victory today, man. I'd love to see them win just to win it. But as long as I see these guys keep elevating, getting better, growth and development is there. They learning how to play the game, from a Knicks perspective. Dice Yasamato got them playing decent ball. They just haven't won yet, but they are playing the right way and everything. That's one thing I'm glad to see. It no matter if you win or lose, play the game the right way. Right now, they playing the right way. Kolick doing the damn thing. I love his game, man. But that Pacone, I think he's gonna be an NBA player, man. I think he's gonna be a good one too. I mean, I like everything, all his intangibles. He died, whatever. He's gonna be a good dude, man. I really love his energy. So let's hope that he can even have another good game today, man. He's starting to find a range a little bit after the first game. He had to get familiar with that NBA line because it was a little bit longer than that. What they do over there in Europe. But yesterday he hit 2 nice three-point shots yesterday, and so that was a good thing to see that he finally got his legs under him, and he went 2 for 7, but still he made 2 of them. So they gotta keep building, man. They gotta keep building, keep elevating their game, keep practicing, keep studying, and go out there today with a mindset. Once you get these guys down today, you don't let them back in if you get them down. You had a 20 turnovers, not good no matter what level you on. So you got to find a way to protect the basketball and don't let cats get in your bag and take your bag away from you. And I think that's what happened with them young guys yesterday. But overall, it's just fun to see Knicks basketball. We can't expect too much, but this is the first time in a couple of years that we had draftees in there. I mean, literally not undrafted players, but drafted players playing for the New York Knicks yesterday in the game. So that was real impressive to see that we got 4 rookies we brought in here. They all was there. Some guys didn't get to play yesterday, McCullough, guys like that. But who you want to see, McCullough, I think that's one of the guys we looking to see if he ever get in there because of the injury situation. But I like the guy Ball. I like a lot of them guys, man. And nice little young nucleus out there. The Knicks did good by themselves, replenishing their stock this year, man. I think they did good in the draft. I really do, man. And Kolick is a win-win. Pacone going to be a win-win. So overall, I think they did real well. And my man Hockporty, whatever his name may be, if I'm saying that right, eventually he'll come around and do the things he need to do. But overall, you can't complain. It's just summer league, and we'll take that for what it is. And so today, like I said, 3:30, ladies and gentlemen, they're gonna be out there against the Sacramento Kings. Here go, I put the schedule up for you guys to see it right quick. Today, 3:30 for those who want to see the game or can see the game. Gonna be on NBA TV at 3:30, and then Friday, the 19th, they're gonna be at 7 o'clock on ESPN against the Pistons. So you can be able to watch them guys if you can get them stationed, but at least you know the time and the place and that right there. That's just telling you where how to get down, and it's gonna be like that for the next couple of days. But they go in and get Sacramento tonight, so let's see if we can find a way to get a win today. I just want to see them win and keep progressing, man. And I want you guys' thought on I'm gonna call him DS Skip. Do y'all think Skip can make this backup situation for the New York Knicks? Do you think what he doing yesterday in the summer league can I translate to the NBA, on a big boy level? And that's what we got to see how, but that 19-9 wasn't nothing to sneeze at. But even if you cut that in half and he do 10 and 7 backing up Mitch, that'd be a huge win for Knicks if he could do that. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to seeing if this cat can get in here and get some wins, get some more, some more rhythm to his game, and try to help these boys get a win today. I like the connection with him and Kolick. I think they see each other well. And Pacome, them three guys right there impressed me. Obviously, Jacob Top impressed me as well. Ball impressed me. Dwayne Washington Jr. doing what he do. It's a reason. It's crazy that he's not really getting the shine that I think he can get, whether it's with the Knicks or anybody else. Because Dwayne Washington Jr. is like he got an all-around good offense game. You know what I mean? And I think that's impressive. So we got to see what the Knicks gonna do with Dwayne Washington Jr. moving forward, because I like his game and everything like that. Nickish was popping, my man. Salute. Nickish in the building, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Real talk, coming in. But they just got to continue to build. They try to continue to build, create good habits, get rid of the bad habits, create good habits, and keep playing team basketball. I know Dice, doing the things he need to do to kind of coach his guy the way he need to coach him. But let's see how they make up from today back to back. Let's see if they learned anything from yesterday that they're gonna be able to do today, that'll make a difference in the wins and the win-loss column. But I do believe they do got some good talent down there. Nick Yak was popping, my brother. Salute. He said, "Do you believe me now? We are not trading for a center. Hey, I have no problem with that, man. Hey, Nick Yak, if my man could take that same energy and bring it to the next level, maybe not as if obviously he ain't gonna be able to score 20 on a big dude that day, but his game can back up Mitchell Robinson with no problem. I mean, I want to see him doing a couple of more things, because I know he came up before to the big boy league and everything like that last year, the past year, something of that nature. So now he just got to go through these next 3 summer league games, have a good off season after summer league, go to the gym, keep working on your game. You never know, you might see him backing up Mitchell Robinson at the beginning of the season, and things of that nature. So let's see how it goes, man. But they so far, I'm pretty happy with the way they're doing in Nick Yak. I really do. And I also like that kid Pacome a lot, man. I like the way he plays basketball. His offense will come around, but I like the way he played basketball. You know what I mean? He go into the lane pretty hard. He shoot the ball, starting to come around. He play defense. He rebound, kind of agile for his size. I think he's gonna be something that we always want to see, like an Isaiah Roby could have been, or some of those guys that could have been. I think he had the tools to make it in the NBA for sure. And for somebody to be 18 years old, I think he'll only get better. I think he'll really get better, man. I'm hoping this cat just keep growing. Knicks, Walt Perrin guy did a hell of a job with this draft, man. And we see how it goes. Yeah, they are. He said, well, he right about that Ivory 10. And that's one thing he got to do. Maybe that's what's holding him from getting to where he got to go, is that. But other than that, his offense game is deep. He can shoot it from downtown. He got the floater in the middle. He got a game. He probably need to slow down a little bit, Ivory 10, and try to work on, because sometimes you move too fast. That's what allows you to create your turnovers happen when you're kind of moving too fast. So maybe Dwayne Washington Jr. need to slow down a little bit in certain aspects of the game. But man, I tell you, he lightened it up in summer league for us for sure, no question. But I agree with you on that, man. They are issues with him. He got to find a way to work on that. I think he will. Do you think Precious will have been center last year if Randall was healthy? That's a good question, Nick Gat, because I don't know. If Randall would have stayed healthy, I don't know how much you would have even seen Precious, because we wouldn't. That's my take, is that Precious came in there because Randall went down, and then they obviously had to put him in there, and he found a way to go in there and create minutes for himself. But I still don't think he showed me a lot in the playoffs. Where I think he could have did more, but he didn't show me. But yeah, I think he definitely could. But I don't know if he's gonna even be around. Nick Yak. I'm leaning, 70-30, he going. And I could be wrong. They might be waiting to the last minute to sign Pressure Achiuwa, but I don't know, man. We got to see what the Knicks gonna do with that. They must got their mind on something else. Because that's the case, you just got to sign them and get it over with. So let's see how it goes. 20 turnovers, lost a game, not centers or top of facts. Yeah, 20 turnovers definitely was the issue yesterday, Nick Yak, and that's something that we got to fix today. And that's the only reason Brooklyn got back in that game. You know what I mean? It was the 20 turnovers. That pretty much was it in a nutshell. But from everything else, they was doing it. You know what I mean? So I hope that they can kind of get back to protecting the ball, not turning over as much, and to keep knocking down shots and everything like that. Because like I said, it was a tale of two halves. Nick Yak to me, the way they started the game and the way they ended the game was just two different things. Me, my man. So to my brother Shop Howard, my partner in crime, my like right there, man, in the chat with you. Shop Howard was popping, man. Salute. Nick Yak, salute Ivyton, everybody. Nick is salute and everybody. But yeah, man, he just gotta. We just got to find a way just to limit them turnovers. And if we could do that, and then I think we'd be okay. Had Randall been healthy, but 2 last cheap shots. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts, Nick, right there, man. Real talk. Andrew was good, man. Salute to Andrew, everybody. Salute to Andrew in the building. Salute. But yeah, I'm looking forward to today. I really want to see if these guys continue this trend. Because I think Skip can make it to the big up to the top with our center situation, and maybe that's what they banking on. Maybe they might be banking on, well, let's see what this guy could do, and let's see if he can continue doing what he did. Because that was an impressive game of him yesterday, man. And I like that he was really engaged. He got mixed up down in the middle, got the little float game, hook shot in the middle, got the little mid-range jumper, knocked down a nice 3-ball, got a nice release on his shot too. He used the wrist real well. He do a lot of things like you see a lot of centers. Even the ones we have at Hartside and Mitchell, he know how to use his wrist. You know what I mean? Like Mitchell Robinson shoots with his arms at the free throw line. And when you strong, you just like throwing bricks up there. My man, I'm going to call him DS. He know how to shoot with his wrist. You see he flicks his wrist real well. And I think that's one thing that, a lot of centers got to learn how to do is shoot with their wrist because they're so strong. And when you get on that charity stripe line, that's why you brick it a lot. Mitchell Robinson is the perfect example. Him and Shaquille O'Neal and all them guys, when you're so big and strong, you shoot with your arms and you're pushing the ball instead of just letting your wrist do the popping. And I think Skip got that. So that's one thing I'm glad he got in his arsenal, his touch. But let's see if it can translate when you got another 7-footer on you, or you got somebody who know how to play the game real good and know how to get to spots and cut you off and box you out and do things like that. So, but it's not a bad time for him to keep doing what he's doing now, because it can make a big difference in the way the Knicks might go about this thing in the next couple of weeks or going into the regular season. They might have to see how they could do with this young man. You know what I mean? Let's see how it goes. 7-footer. You know what I mean? If he can give us eight points and 7 rebounds off the bench or whatever, then you take that. You know what I mean? You take that. LK, what's good? Louisiana Knicks, salute, my man. What's good, my brother? Salute. But yeah, overall, it was a good thing to see, man. It's always good to see Knicks basketball, no matter what summer league, no matter what it is, and all that good stuff, man. But like I said, they got something they got to work on, and they will. If you look at the box score from yesterday, we had a lot of guys that was in the minus too, ladies and gentlemen. So that's another thing that's interesting. Hot Porty, he was minus 16, had 4 points. Even Dwayne Watson Jr., he had 21 points, but he was a -1. You know what I mean? Toppin didn't have a lot of points, but he was a +3 because I think his defense was there yesterday. But he was a +3, even though he didn't have a high offense scoring game. And Kolick, he was a -18. He had 6 points and seven assists. So somewhere in that mix, his PUR wasn't popping because it must have been on the other side of the ball, maybe that game per se. I love what my man P. Dot was doing. He had 11 points. 8 rebounds, ladies and gentlemen. That's impressive. 2 assists. He had a pretty decent game. He didn't shoot well from downtown, but he did knock down 2 out of 7. But he don't hesitate to put it up there and put it out there. But I think player of the game got to be Skip. Skip had 19 points, +9, 9 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block, 2 assists. He was doing a damn thing, man. 6 for 7 from the field goal area, 1.3 from the 3-point area, and he went 6 for 8 from the charity stripe. Jokic Bodies had a good game to me. He only scored 4 points, but he was a +6. But you can see what also he could do with being the floor general. 2 for 4, 50% from the field. Obviously he had 2 assists and nothing else, but I think his game was pretty decent yesterday. So far as overall, that's why he was a plus. But everybody else, Noel was a -7, Candy was a -4, and so they just got to find a way to regroup today and get it popping, because if you look at the Nets box score, ladies and gentlemen, they plus 11, plus 17, plus 19, plus 14, plus 9. They had a lot of guys in the plus that we didn't. So I do think that was the issue yesterday, and the reason why I think the Knicks went the way they went, because I think that second half the defense just didn't pick up the intensity that they had in the first half, and then they picked up their intensity, and then that kind of reared its ugly head. Yeah. Facts. Yeah, I don't think it's Nick Yak. Hopefully ain't nobody blaming none of these guys, man. I don't even think it's a blaming thing. I just think that, these guys they summer league, man. They're young, and this cat might come out today and Hapote dropped 20 today. You know what I mean? And it's just tough when you're a summer league, because it's a feel out thing. Coach got certain certain orders from the top that they want to see a certain way. So, I think Nick Yak, I think the cat bounced back and get it popping today, man. Like I said, Topper had a good game the other day. He had 19, but he only had 5 today. So I think it's, you could expect that in this atmosphere where you haven't played organized ball all summer long, until this, when the season was over prior to this. Now you're getting to play, you playing organized ball, so you got to kind of get back into the flow of things. So let's hope that they get back into the flow of things. He get back into the flow of things. I think the Knicks did well by this draft, and the guy they brought in here, and they did pretty good. So I think a lot of these guys to get a second opportunity today to showcase what they do. But somebody's gonna have one night, you're gonna have a good night. One night you're not gonna have a good night, and that's pretty much what happened. Yeah, you facts on that one as well. Real talk, man. Yeah, facts. I agree with you on that 100%. And if they got some talent there, we just got to keep pushing it. And let me do something real quick, man, before I don't want to go too far and not do it. But when I made it, dude, I get back to summer league. Let's just wish my man OG Anunoby happy born day. Happy birthday to the OG, man. I'm glad to have you aboard as a Nick guy, man. I know he's gonna do a lot of things this year for us, man. So salute to Anunoby, man. I'm happy about him coming aboard. Happy for him getting his extension with the New York Knicks. I'm happy that he did with Mikal at that 2 and 3, 3 and 4. I think that's going to be a pretty lethal combination going forward in this year. Now with our season, I think he kept gonna knock it down, make it happen down there. And I really like this. I like these guys built. But salute to Anunoby, man. Happy born day, my man. Appreciate you. You already know. So let's see if this cat can come here and make it different for the Knicks again this year, like he did the past season. And I think he will. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's a slow day. Other than that, like I said, I know the Knicks gonna be up there doing what they got to do today. We got to make this thing happen and bounce back. Let's see if they can bounce back in the right way and all that stuff. But what stands out to you guys, for all those who win or who watching? What stands out to you guys from the other game last night, other than the game itself? What stood out to me was definitely, and it's so far the 2 games is the young guys like Pacome, the way they starting to get the feel of the game now. I think as every game go on, I think he gets more and more comfortable in the NBA setting. I think you're gonna see more what this cat could do. He's got a nice size to the game, 6'8", 6'9". He's a pretty nice dude. I like him, man. I'm really hoping that he in the next couple of years take off. I really want to see him, man. He's one of a few guys coming out of France that I really like. I like his game, man. So I'm hoping that he can continue growing this game, getting more comfortable, and getting more in tune with what we do over here in America in NBA basketball. Once he get locked in and everything like that, I think you're gonna see a little bit more from him. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, I'm going at it today, man. I'm looking at it as this here. So far, to me, what stands out to me is Kolek doing what he's doing. Obviously, Topman had a good game. I like to see the things that he's doing. But my man yesterday, Skip, he was doing it, man. He really showed me something yesterday. But he got me probably like a lot of other people in the Knick atmosphere and around in the Knick brass, like, okay, we might could save some money here. You bring this kid up on a 2-way, you know what I mean? You get to save a little bit of money, you know what I mean? So if he could just give us some minutes to relieve Mitchell Robinson, because the stack of our team is, You know, you can always swing Anunoby here, swing this guy here, or Julius Randle could go there or whatever. So, you know, he will be able to come in and back up Mitch without a lot of pressure on him. You know, it's more about the spot minutes for him, but get him in that rotation at the backup center and go back up 1, back up 2, back up 3, back up 4, back, you know, making sure everybody got a backup in that position. Now I think we'd be okay. Like Brunson know he's gonna have his backup, Mikal have his backup, OG have his backup, Randall have his backup, and Mitch have his backup. To hope Tibbs go 10-man deep, and maybe just coming in back up Mitch and make it happen. So it's going to be really interesting to see as he progressed through the rest of the summer until it's time to get to training camp. That's another good thing. Once summer league is over, they got about a month and a half, something like that, to go out there and keep working on their game till they get to training camp. Then you get to training camp. Now you're going up against the big boys. You know what I mean? And then you can see where you have your maturation came from now until you got to training camp. Let's see how it goes. I think they'd be okay. But I really hope he can make it here though. And Nick Yak said Kohler and 18-year-old how to get good shots. They do. They really do. They really do, man. They are very tuned. They stay fine tuned. For me, Nick Yak, for them to be that young, they really fine tuned, not only physically but mentally. Their mental game is good. You know what I mean? So that was impressive to me as well. How mentally these two guys and my man Pacone, like he just like, I got this. I could do this. You know what I mean? This man bet on himself. He left his team over there to come to the NBA, and he betted on himself. And so far, to me, I think he got a good shot of remaining here. I think he does. I think he got a good shot of being on the Knicks roster. Not saying he's gonna be playing, but I think he got a good shot of being on a roster. I just think he fluid with his stuff. He go get at it. He go downhill. He ain't scared to go downhill. He ain't scared to mix it up. He got it inside his heart. And I think once you got it inside your heart, I think that's something. And 14 assists, no turnovers after 2 games. That's impressive, Andrew. It's really impressive. Coley's showing me some things, man. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know what the Knicks gonna do from a how would I say, from Tom Thibodeau and them, if these guys are gonna come on this thing and be a part of this roster, or they're gonna get some rotation minutes. I don't know, but I do know Coley got a good shot at being there. I think Pacone got a good shot at being on the roster. Whether he get burned unless it's a blowout game, I don't know, but I think he should definitely be up there, being able to be around all these guys like Mikal Bridges and Anunoby, to rub all that. If don't send him to the G League, just send him to the G League. If Pacone can get on that roster, and even if he's one of the last guys on the bench, but damn, look who he's learning from. He's learning from Anunoby. He's learning from Mikal Bridges. He's learning from Julius Randle. He's learning from Mitchell Robinson and Jalen Brunson and so on. Josh Hart. He got a good veteran core around him to help him get to that next level. So I think Pacone, I'm really looking forward to this cat, man. Him and Toppin and Cole, looking at them guys having the opportunity to be on that roster, on that bench, and learn your game from there until your numbers call. You know what I mean? Let's see how it goes. I think he got a good shot at it now. And I think that's really what stands out to me. His game, his maturation over the first 2 games, Kolek just being Kolek. And like my man, like I said, Skip did what he did yesterday. So we'll see how it goes today. Who have that better game today? But then my two, them things that stood out to me, and I liked it. Like I said, the guy Ball, I like him too. He got some defense tenacity. Knocked down a good three shot the other day. Obviously, Dwayne doing Dwayne things. And Joker Biden, you can see that he's a pro. Just by his game, you could tell he's a pro over there in the league. He and Young got a good body and got hops too. You know what I mean? I'm like, he impressed me as well. Joker Biden's impressed me as well. So like I said, the Knicks got a lot of good arsenal around here, man. Matter if they're going to be on the Knicks or they might not be on the Knicks, they go somewhere else. The good thing about it, you got a lot of good talent, and I think that allows the Knicks to do things. You know what I mean? Allows them to be able to do things when it comes to trades, when it comes to this or whatever. They have a little bit of young talent down there that'll keep them in there. East Coast, man, what's good, my brother? East Coast Blue in the building. Salute. East Coast was popping, Drew. But we just got to continue to build. Let them keep working. Let them keep going through summer league, taking their nicks and bruises. To, getting rid of the bad habits, creating the good habits, and just try to and make it happen. Hey, East Coast, I'm with you on that. East Blue, I meant to say, I'm part of my brother. East Blue, Drew, I'm with you on that. These kids are promising, man. They got promise. I think they're gonna be okay. I mean, you got to give Knicks credit. Not drafting the last 2 years, took a lot of undrafted guys, to this year, drafting the guy they drafted, all 4 of them, and they all there. And they working, and that's all you can ask for. The culture is pretty much set down there in New York, and they got guys to go hard, and they got a lot of good role models up on our big team and the A team to follow after. Like we got professionals in New York now. Even our front office finally became professional. We know everybody from the top down. They got a professional and a business mindset. I think it's starting to trickle down to the players. Hopefully, it trickle down to these young guys, and then they get in here, man, and see what the Knicks culture is about for the last 3 or 4 years, and then make some things happen. But I'm excited about them. I really am. I'm hoping these cats pop today, man, and I'd like to see them win a game today, just to say they won one. But it's really not about the wins and losses. It's about getting your game better, getting your games up to NBA speed and things of that nature. And I think he'd be okay. Yeah, man. 1 year to do it. Yeah, you that's facts. You know what I mean? And that's why I said the Knicks might be content with where they at. I can see why they could be content with what they have on that roster already. Because really, like, the main thing is the backup center. And everything else is pretty solidified. And I think with Bacone being that small forward right now in the game, but he can also come in there. The good thing about it, if they keep working on the game, we obviously the NBA, we have injuries like last year. When you might see this guy, you might see Kolek, you might see Skip if they have some injuries like we had last year. We had a lot of them last year, so that's why these kids got to make sure they take this time and the opportunity to get their craft together, work on their game, and keep doing it. And like I said yesterday, Deuce McBride is a prime example of this thing, man. He really is. Like, I stayed the course, I stayed focused. I just kept practicing, and Tibbs and them seen it in practice, and all of a sudden now Deuce McBride got his contract, and he wanted one of the pieces of that cog in the wheel to make it happen for the Knicks. So these cats got to do the same thing, man. Just keep putting your work in. I mean, I think that, like they said, the magic is in the work, and I think that's what it boiled down to. Nick Yak said, what we need most was backup center and power forward, and the centers are topping or playing good to great. Absolutely. I'm with you on that one, Nick Yak. I think, what's exciting about this here is that, they know they're not going to be the main guys in that rotation, but they will get an opportunity. Like, everybody goes down sometime. Let's hope we don't want our guys to go down this year like last year. Don't get me wrong, the past season, but it happens. It's the NBA, injuries do happen. So let's see if these guys gonna be ready. East Blue Drew said Cole looks like he league already. He is. And having Pacone study under OG, man, and Mikal, that's facts. He's gonna be scary. They're gonna be scary, bro. I think we finally felt that draft pick that was we thought could have been Kevin Knox or could have been that guy. I think Pacone, because of his defense, he got a lot of different nuances to his game. I'm saying the right thing, that he could do this, he could do that, he could do this, he could shoot. It's getting better. He can get to the boards. He could throw it on. He got a little athleticism. He plays D. He rebounds. He know how to get in front of the offense guy when he's defending them. So he got a lot of good positives. He got more positive than negative, man. So I'm definitely with you on him, man. I think he get better as time go on. Like I said, this man coming from France to the NBA, you can't build this shit in one day. Rome wasn't built in one day, so you can't expect him to all of a sudden be a superstar, because you got to understand where these guys coming from. Not a superstar, but a ready player. I apologize for that. He might not be ready now because he's just getting here to learn the game and learning the nuances of what we do over here. But I guarantee you, he's gonna be pretty good, man. I can say that, man. I hope everything's come true to power, and I'll be feeling good about what I see. Because what I see, as me saying that 18 years old, can you imagine when he get 22? If he keep putting the work in 4 years from now or whatever, if he getting the opportunity, putting the work in, and he working on his craft every day, he's getting better every day. I only can imagine what that kid could be if he keep doing what he's doing. So I'm really looking forward to him keep his maturation moving forward, man. Let's hope he go in there today and have a good game, because he had a better game than he had the first game. That's what I mean. The first game it wasn't good, but he had a better second game. Maybe today he have a better game, and then at the game after that he might have a better game because he's starting to get more acclimated to what we do over here. But I like what I see so far. So other than that, man, it's just summer league is fun. We do what we do in summer league. We go out there, and watch these cats develop each other, man, and work on their games and make each other better. But no question in my mind, these three boys right here, like I just was talking about, DeMarco, Taylor, and Pacone, they probably be on that. They got a chance to be on that Knicks roster, ladies and gentlemen. Whether they the 12, 13, 14 man or whatever the case may be, or one of them might be in the rotation. What I do like about it, you're mixing a lot of good youth with a lot of veterans who are not even really older veterans, other than Julius Randle, the oldest one probably. So you're mixing a lot of good young talent with a lot of guys who got NBA season, and but they got the energy. They got the energy, so that they can muster minutes. They can do things like that. That's what I like about the Knicks. They balancing this roster out where you got the veterans who got the veteran type of mindset, but you also got these young guys who hungry. And nothing wrong with having somebody hungry. With somebody hungry, they trying to eat. They're gonna do what they got to do to get food in their mouth. So we got some young guys who look like they're hungry, and I think that's impressive. That they can do that. So let's see if everything they do just works out in their favor. I'm happy about the Knicks, man. I really am. I'm happy about what they did this all season from up and down. I'm really happy with it, man. That's fact. AP was good, my man. Salute. Yeah, I like that as well. His defensive rebound, and that's what Tibbs want. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that Walt Perrin and his scouting team go out there and get the type of players that Tibbs want on his team, and that bodes well for him. But I think he got a bright future. Yeah, he taking him, man. He's the veteran. He's the veteran guy. For no concern, AP, like he is Dwayne Watson, that veteran guy. He'd have been around. It's interesting what they're gonna do with him. And right now he could be showcasing. He got an offense. He got an offense game. He can light it up. But we'll see how it goes with him, man. But you never know. He's been around for a minute, so he's one of them guys who just know the game. But he got skills, though. I can't. You're right. I want him taking all the shots, but he got skills. But at the same time, that might be what the Knicks want him to do, guys. The Knicks might want him to be on the front of that because you got to remember, whether he playing for the Knicks down the line or he not playing for the Knicks, if he show improve the way he's doing now, I think that bodes well for the Knicks if they need to trade him or put him in a trade or things of that nature. So I'm cool with that in a sense because I do like the fact that either one way, either he gonna be in the Knicks or he's not gonna be in the Knicks. They can always use him to put him in a trade. So that's a good thing because one thing you gotta always remember, it's always good to have talent. And I think he does have talent. Like I said, I think somebody was saying earlier about the turnovers and everything like that. So he got to work on that game, slow his game down a little bit. But the cat get buckets though. But I get you AP on that one. He does gotta kind of not take too many shots. But I think they've given him the green light for a reason. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody in chat coming in the building, man. I know it was kind of early. Like it's a piece to the guard, a lot of wise. A lot of wise was good, my brother. Peace. But yeah, we got about another, half hour, and Knicks gonna go ahead and try to win another game, man. And somebody, like I said, it's not about winning the game. It's just about building, getting your good habits out there, doing the things you need to do to become a better professional. Because these guys are gonna pay dividends eventually down the line, one way or the other, for the New York Knicks. But like I said, I like the Cone guy. I think he got a lot of good game to him. I think I could see him being in, learning from Anunoby and learning from Mikal Bridges and those guys. So he's gonna be okay. Cole is definitely gonna be okay with Jalen Brunson there, and guys like that, and even campaign for 1 year. He got somebody who they can kind of have some tutelage under and learn from these guys and do all that good stuff. And like I said, Skip been around for a minute down in G League for us. Coming out of Ukraine, he's been around for a minute, so it's time for him to see if they can give him a shot. I think they'll be interested, man. JB, what's popping, my man? Salute, J Boogie. Y'all already know what it is. My brother, the closer in the building, the music man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, JB, my brother. Appreciate you coming in. Real talk. Johnny Davis in the building, and everybody, man. We just here to do the little pregame thing. My partner out there doing it, putting the work in, making ends meet. Shaw Powers is always out there representing. Salute, Shaw Powers. See you later on, my brother. Hold it down. I hold it down for you. So we just got to hope these guys can win a game today. But it's not about the wins and losses. It's about really getting better at what you do, and preparing yourself to try to fight and scrap to get on that big league roster with all that power we got coming in there this season. Knicks got a stacked unit down there, ladies and gentlemen. So obviously these guys are going to be on a roster riding a pine, but at least they be on a roster riding a pine, learning from some of the dudes that we got on that bench. Because like I tell you, can you imagine if Pacome in training camp had to play against Anunoby, Pacome in the training camp had to play against Josh Hart, got to play against Mikal Bridges? It only gonna make that young man better. You know what I mean? And so I can only imagine what it's gonna be like when training camp get here, when these guys got to go up against the NBA guys and they putting the work in and all that good stuff. So it's a win-win for the Knicks. It's a win-win for Coley, it's a win-win for Pacome and all these guys. Just keep building on you, working on your craft, my man. And we lit down here in New York this year. Listen, man, we got to get 98 games this year, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm worried about. That's 82 in the regular and 16 in the playoffs. That's what we got to do. You know what I mean? So if we can make that happen, we'll be in a good spot in NYC, man. It's gonna be live this year, man. It's gonna be, the Garden gonna be crazy. Team gonna be crazy. I think we had a great off season. We got the right signings. We got the right people in here. We got the right draft picks. My man Jalen Brunson taking less money to help out the cause. You know, my man McHale going to take less money to help out the cause. October 1st, he's available for his extension. That's another reason why I think Jalen Brunson did that. I'll take the less extension. That way you can get and let my man get his money and Julius Randle get his money, whatever the case may be. And then we get ready going into the season locked and loaded and stacked up. That's what this is about. So let's see if the young boys can get in here in Summer League and make a name for themselves in our roster to add to this nucleus that we got. We going up in there and do it this year, ladies and gentlemen. I got a feeling Knicks gonna be crazy out here next year. So I'm talking about damn near 60 games down there for me. I don't see a reason that these guys are stacked, man. It's gonna be hard to play the Knicks when you got two of the better wings on the defense side of the ball in the NBA. You still got King Julius and Brunson. Oh my God, bro. So, you know, and then you got Josh Hart and DiVincenzo who will start for us at the end of the year coming off the bench with McBride, and hopefully Coley can get in there. Hopefully Cone can get some burn when we blowing people out. I just think these cats gonna be pretty lit this year, man. So, you know, last year I predicted 50. They won their 50. I got the Knicks down there. I'm gonna have to say 57 or better. And I think if Randall and Anunoby and all them guys would have got hurt last year, the past season, I meant to say, we damn near probably would have won 55, 60 last year. We got a solid team down there, bro. So let's see how it goes, man. Real talk, my man. Yeah, Jay Boogie, shout out to my man, Shaw Powers. You know what it is. Holding it down and out there, man, doing what he do, representing all that good stuff. You know, the brother trying to make ends meet. Like I said, you gotta make that money, man, pay them bills like we all do. So I that's my brother. No, I'm gonna hold it down for him and keep it moving. But yeah, everything is good, man. I know Jay Boogie ready for the season. I know he working in the lab. I know I got to listen, ladies and gentlemen. I got some new fire for the new intro for this year. I ain't gonna drop it to the opening day, but the shit is pretty much done. It's crazy, but I'm gonna wait. It's nice. I think y'all will love it, man. I put a lot of heart, soul, and blood, sweat, and tears into this new intro, man. I gotta keep get the video footage together and all that good stuff. So, but other than that, the track is nice. You know, the bars is nice. Everything is nice, man. And brothers like Jay Boogie, I know he know, because he's a bar spitter himself, so he know what the dedication you got to have to your craft. And I'm just working behind the scenes trying to come out with some new and better idea for the show. I think we're gonna be lit this year, man. I think Knicks Real Talk gonna be on the forefront of this shit. We got a lot of things popping off, and we're gonna really make sure this year, just like the Knicks, is gonna be crazy. And so I think I'm gonna get up there on September the 7th, and to get to see I'm gonna go to the Jalen Brunson roommate thing, ladies and gentlemen. Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart both be doing a roommate thing in Central Park. I need y'all guys, if y'all in the area, come up there, hit me up so I can get this video footage popping off. I can get you guys in here, because we can get in there and do the damn thing, and get this montage and get this. It's gonna be a movie, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is, a movie. Then we gonna put it like that. So I hope y'all can get out there, man. Get out to Central Park that day. I think the September the 7th. I'm gonna get up there and get in there and make some things happen, man, and all that good stuff. And politic with all you guys and ladies and gents. Because after that, man, it's training camp popping. After the season be starting, so I'm giddy, man. I'm giddy about it. I'm really giddy about our Knicks this year. And I think we're gonna do the damn thing this year, man. What's crazy about it to me is that, okay, there you go. Jay Boogie said he dropping next week. Y'all look out for the brother right there. He already put it in Knicks Real Talk. You heard it first. He said I'm dropping next week. The on season. Let's do it, my man. Salute. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this thing, man. We're gonna ride this thing all the way out this year. I'm looking forward to the Knicks having a spectacular season. And if they do that, we'll be okay, man. But so far so good. The last 4 or 5 years since this regime came aboard, we've been taking steps. First round, second round. Now it's time to go on to the next level. And I think we got the makeup of a real high power team to me, to that what can get there. I'm really looking for AP. Got 57 wins. I'm banking with you, AP, on that one. Yeah. I think he will. East Blue. I think East Blue. I think Ariel have a good game. Like I said, some guys like Toppin had a good game the first game. But he was He was still in the plus yesterday, but he just didn't score a lot. But I'm with you on that. I love to see Ariel get it popping. Yep, for real. Yeah, man, exactly. And this should be fun, man. So I'm gonna try to get up there and definitely make it. Not try. I am gonna get up there. And so if y'all guys in there, man, I know it has some Knicks Real Talk merch on. Yeah, there you go, East Blue. So if you do, man, and you have to come out lunchtime or something, I'm definitely gonna be there. I have some Knicks Real Talk merch on, and we get it for real, for real. Salute NYC B Ball. What's good, my man? Listen, first and foremost, I hope everybody having a good summer. That's real talk. You know me, I come in, y'all healthy, you're wealthy, you're wise, you're hydrating, you're all that. I hope y'all got having a hell of a summer, man. Real talk, man, because we do this 24/7, but slows down in the summertime. The fall is when we ramp it all up, October to April. Hopefully we can go October to June this next season. That means that the Knicks will be in the finals. I understand. I understand Philly and all that. They don't want the smoke though. They got to make sure they players can hold up. We legitimately got one of the best starting fives in the business. Two of the best wing defenders in the business on our team, man. So that means when we going up against teams, I don't care how good your player is, but he going up against cats who can lock up. So yeah, Paul George can get you 30, but he's not getting 30 on Anunoby. You know what I mean? I don't care what they do to everybody else during the course of the season, but when you got to play a dude like that all game long, that you ain't getting 30 on Anunoby. So that's why I think people got to stop trying to put the Sixers over the Knicks. So that means if you got to put Mikal Bridges on Maxey for a minute, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, and they can interchange. It's crazy, bro. So this is one of the best teams I've seen since the Knicks had since damn near the 90s or Melo and J.R. Smith and them dudes. You know what I mean? This is a fucking stacked team, man. I'm really crazy psyched about these dudes. I'm geeked up on them. I think they're going to do the damn thing, man. So let's see how it goes. But, man, like I said, getting back to Summer League, I'm just yapping, man. We just having some content, talking, man, spitting some bars at each other, man, because I like what I see out there. I want to see my man. Let me ask y'all a question. Is there anybody on that Summer League team that you think will make the NBA roster? And in the end of the day, anybody on that you think that might crack the rotation? So who do you think will make the roster for the Knicks? Who do you think will crack the rotation? If anybody answer that question for me, just see what you guys are thinking. Facts, APAP. That I mean, he good, but you're right. He don't got an offense bag like Jalen Brunson do. I mean, he can shoot the ball from out there. Max, he get to the bucket fast. Got a good layup game. But Jalen Brunson has got a different bag, though, man. That cat, he do it from hitting you from every angle. Upside, downside, method man. Like he said, upside, downside, inside, from outside, hitting you from every angle. Jalen Brunson got that shit, yo. So it's like he one of the most gifted scorers in the game, and that's another cat, who working on his bag. He always working in the bag, working on a bag. So we got Mikal Bridges already working on his bag out there, and Terry Town. I seen the video of him on Twitter, on X the other day. He in the gym getting loose. So these some working dudes, man. The Ted and them got a culture down there that's really impressive. Yeah, facts. I think so, man. I think that was a good pickup, NYC B-ball. I think that Cameron Payne was a good pickup, savvy veteran. Real talk. And he played with Mikal for 3 years down there in Phoenix. Him and Devin Booker and them, so he got a good familiarity with these guys. They understand their game, but he's a pest defender. But he's another ball handler. Because you think about it, other than Jalen Brunson, a true ball handler. I think he's the only guy, Jalen Brunson, that I consider a efficient ball handler. But I think Cameron Payne can run the offense too, so that's good. I don't even know if he's gonna even play over Deuce Bride. He probably don't even play over Deuce Bride. He probably there. He might be playing over Deuce Bride or Coley, but I know he's there if we need him. I do think he'll be a good serviceable backup point guard if we need him. That's a good thing because he got the experience. He's been in the playoffs, so when the playoffs come, you got a guy who probably been there and done that already, and it takes the pressure off. Pressure won't be too hard on him because he played against us last year. He played no matter where he was at. It seemed like he'd been on a lot of teams who've been in the playoffs, whether Milwaukee. I don't know what happened when he first got to OKC. I don't know where they were at that time. With that after KD and all them left, that was 2015 when he got drafted. Adam Murray came there, so we'll see how it goes. But he's good. Yeah, true indeed. AP, thank you for that, man. The Black Mama's father passed away the other day, man. Rest in power to you, my man. Gifted the NBA with one of the better players that ever did it. So RIP to Kobe Bryant, father, man. Real talk, man. He was a baller himself. He had game as well. So the apple don't fall far from the tree. And that so Superman to the Bryant family and everybody, man. It's tough. You lost your father, you lost your son. So y'all just gotta hold it down and keep everybody in your prayers, man. Real talk, that's what it do. Thank you, AP. Appreciate that. But yeah, man, other than that, man, I know it's a slow day, it's early. Everybody they're getting all work, they're trying to get in the grind. It's not too much content to put out there other than what we do, but we just want to get in here with you guys and chop it up, man. Chop it up with the chat and everybody like that and keep it popping. But I'm looking for some things today. What I'm looking for today see everybody keep evolving. I'm looking to see Kolick keep doing what he's doing, get some buckets today. I think Toppin have a bounce back game. Like I said, they didn't need him so much yesterday because other guys had it going. I'm looking to see Bacone still come have a better game. I think each game he plays, he gets more comfortable, he'd be better. But and then obviously if my man Skip could do what he did yesterday and repeat it again on Friday when they play, I think it's Detroit. And then he got to hold after that. Once they leave Summer League, they got another August or September. Keep working. Just keep working. And we'll see. I think the Knicks will do something between now and then. What they are going to do, I don't know. We got to find out what situation with Pressure Achua and all that. But I got one thing I do want to ask you guys, and I put it out there for this reason, not because it's going to happen or you think it's going to happen. When do you think when you heard James Dolan's kind of mention that he loves Julius Randle, he thinks Julius Randle. Do you think is that because they hear noise out there? For Dolan to say, how much he appreciates Julius Randle, which has been a staple in our organization. Julius Randle has did the damn thing in New York. But knowing that, when you hear, that Dolan said how much he appreciates Julius Randle, how much he love him, and all that, do you think there's anything to that? Because they hear the trade rumblings. Maybe it is nothing to it. Maybe he just was stating the fact that he appreciated Julius Randle. He liked him as a player, as a person. But do you think hearing him say that gives you the inclination that they might be talking in the background about things like that? I don't know. I wanted to put that out there because I heard it earlier. Heard earlier in the week. When about Dolan saying that. So it's because of everything that's going on around the Knicks extension talks. Julius Randle extension talk, so you're gonna hear all this stuff. But it's always interesting. I always try to put one and one together. But when I hear the owner mention that, it just made me wonder, was that topic being discussed around the Knicks universe, about Julius Randle. But and if not, we don't need him. We love Julius Randle here. We ain't trying to move him. We got a dynamic roster down there, bro. Julius Randle fits in well with that team with Anunoby and Mikal Bridges takes the pressure off of Julius Randle with Mitchell Robinson. So you talking about Mitchell Robinson, Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges, it takes the pressure off of Jalen Brunson and Randle to a degree on the defense side of the ball. But just was wondering if anybody, what's your thoughts on that? I'm fine with that. Julius Randle started what we have now. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, he real talk. AP, he did. I don't know what top in game is, but he definitely not Obi. He thinks before he goes anything. Yeah, that's true. He know what he do what his brother don't do. His defense is better than Obi's, and it seemed like he got more. How would I say passion or dog in him? I guess I'm trying to say than Obi had. So that's definitely another thing. East Blue. I just think that I like Toppin's game, man. I'm hoping he can get it popping and get to the roster. He can make a difference, man. I think it'll really be interesting to see. We have 3 or 4 guys that could. Yeah, facts. That nigga roster's loaded, man. It's loaded. They loaded. They pretty loaded down there in New York this year. And they doing it the right way. They all sacrificing, taking this, taking that. Chef NYK, my man, what's popping, my brother? What's good with you, my man? Chef NYK in the building. Salute. Appreciate you coming in, man. I know it ain't the typical show where y'all hit that like, subscribe for your brother, man. Run him up with a thumbs up and all that good stuff. And we'll see what happens. It's just putting the rest. Yep. It's him just putting to rest. Yeah, there you go. Okay, East Coast. I definitely could see that. That just putting that there you go. I appreciate that. And that's probably what it comes down to. He just letting everybody know Randle here to stay and he ain't going nowhere. and they sacrifice. You know, I like what they're doing. That means that if Mikal Bridges might have to sacrifice to get Randall to keep Randall here without going into that second apron. So it's cool. I'm loving the way that Nick camaraderie and that chemistry is blending over there in New York and in that place, man. Because he's really they are really doing some good wheeling and dealing there. And no cats looking, they want to win one. And I think they're doing the right thing by that, by the way they're doing it, man. And Jalen Brunson get his money on the back end. It ain't no big deal. Everybody talking about Jalen Brunson. Nah, all Jalen Brunson doing, instead of getting my $270 million now, I get it later. A lot of guys get it now. Then later on they wind up getting something smaller. But I think Jalen Brunson, you know, him sacrificing that money, that $100, he'll get it back on him. His next contract probably be around $270, $300. Shit might be $4. You let him win a championship, you never know. But you know, so. Yeah, that's facts right there. Yeah, you know, and I understand where Joe Dolan coming from with that, though, John. You know, and that's one thing I always kind of puzzled me about the revenue sharing. Like, because you're not managing your team well, I got to sacrifice my team when you're not managing your team well. Like if you got bad managers in your front office and they not making your team capital. And you can't penalize other teams like Dolan them because we do what we do down here. So I get where he's coming from, and along with that, with the TV deal, and that I can understand it. So I'm not mad at Dolan, man. You know, yeah, he a businessman. He got to do what he got to do, and you know, he do right by us down here, man. And, you know, because that money that MSG money helps him get the player that he needs, helps get them, you know, keep the Knicks and keep us relevant. So we'll see how it goes and everything like that, man. I do appreciate Dolan the things that he do. I know he might not be everybody's favorite guy, but he never cheated the Knicks when it comes to money. He go out there and hire the people that he put his money where his mouth at. Yeah, and why that's a lot. You know, I wonder if a lot of teams feel that way because you know what, NY they going back with what they got. They signed Porzingis already. They gave Jrue Holiday his money. They gave Derek White their money. That's gave Jason Tatum's money. All these guys. So you know what, they got a massive payroll. That's why I said you got to get Knicks front office credit because they wheeling and dealing down there and remaining flexible. That's impressive right there. That's how you run an organization, ladies and gentlemen. They running this thing the way he's supposed to run it, and I think that's impressive for them guys. They really are. To do the things they're doing down there, and on top of that, they gain the talent in the draft. You can't ask for much more than that. But listen, man, the game gonna start in a few. I ain't gonna keep rambling and everything like that. Just want to get in here with you guys to cut it up, man. I know it's a short day, man, early day and everything like that. I know everybody have to grab, but I appreciate everybody coming in. And we'll see you Cat Friday, man. We'll do the pregame with the Detroit Piston game and all that good stuff. Shaw Powers, my man. Salute. I'll talk to you later on the other side, my brother. Yeah, right. Two guys making $600 million. That is nuts, the NYCB, boy. That is nuts. Two guys making all that damn money. Ooh, man, that's crazy. You know, and so they got a $1 billion payroll pretty soon. That shit is nuts. But like I said, the Knicks them doing the right thing, man. They doing it the right way. They killing it, man. Yeah, facts. Yeah, until then, ladies and gentlemen, y'all go enjoy the game, man. Stay safe out there. Make sure you keep hydrating. Make sure y'all keep following, keep subscribing. Tell a friend. We in the building, man, and we appreciate you guys coming in, man. I'm gonna get out of here if I get everything set up. I see you guys. Be safe. I appreciate you coming in. Knicks Real Talk, Divine, Shaw Power, the chat, the family. We see y'all Friday, man, on the pregame. Peace. We
Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
It's time for Knicks Real Talk Hobby going live on a televised on blue skies with we on that Friday night Knicks with our Knicks constituents lift the ultra trip. That's that Knicks orange and blue. I thought you knew it's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. We stand on business. Knicks Real Talk brand. You know we in this. We in the streets of Manhattan, people in the action, getting the people reacting, leading up to Knicks and he getting it cracked. Cause it's game time. We in the world most famous. We seen the Knicks lock your team up. I be serving just like a subpoena. You know the Knicks fan. We feeling real giddy and litty. the New York City gritty committee to beat the city by 50. Well, I'm about to get me a nice life with a smart quarter on ice. For a few bucks in the quarter to pay the order with my smart device. We and got them getting it popping in the Apple Rotten. Let the home, let the partners stopping on their Apple watching. And Knicks Real Talk, the team streaming on YouTube.com. We got two dudes doing good moves spot on, dropping them bombs. When the cops got a spot to dropping some of the hottest Knicks content that's up in your head. Enough said, you know, us there leaving the guard after they got me back. Looks like a cab to fly back through the triad, no jet lag.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We